So we are done with the topic of about the different types of conic sections like circles, parabolas, ellipses, and hyperbolas. Now we will have our new topic, the system of nonlinear equations. So it is related with the topic you have in your junior high school, which is system of linear equations. So now we have the nonlinear equations. So it is just an upgraded thing from your junior high school. So this is the learning objective for this topic. So at the end of this lesson, the student should be able to illustrate systems of nonlinear equations. Number two, determine the solution of system of nonlinear equations using the techniques such as substitution and elimination. And you may be able to solve situational problems involving systems of nonlinear equations. Okay, here are the system of equations. So within the realm of mathematics, we will encounter the need to solve a lot of equations involving many variables. So sometimes it's not just x that you will be solving, sometimes both x and y ang imong pangitaon. So we call such a set of any equations as a system of equations. So by solving a system, we will look for values for all the variables that will satisfy all the given equations simultaneously. Sa isahon nato na sila og determine. Sometimes isa lang ka variable, sometimes duha, and sometimes tulo. But for the whole duration of this topic, we will limit to two variables only pwede kilabad sa ulo. Okay? So, solving a system of equations means finding a point that lies simultaneously on many graphs. That is, solution of systems of equations are really just point of intersection of curves. So actually, for instance, we have two equations, and these two equations, if you're going to plot that on the graph, ang ilahang result ana is ang iyang result or ang point of intersection of that. Example, this is the first equation, isa lang siya ka line, while the other equation is let's say it's a certain curve like a parabola. So you're opening upward and downward. So their point of intersection, this one and this one. So duha ka ilang points of intersection. That's muna sila ang mga answer na to determine the variables of the two or the intersection of the two equations. So we use the system of equation to solve that points or that certain intersections. So let's have a recap of systems of equations in linear equations during your grade 8. So you used the technique substitution, next elimination, and the third is graphing. For this topic, we will use all of these three. It's just that it's not linear anymore, but with the non-linear equations such as the different conic types of conic sections. So let's have a recap. First, the substitution method. So to express one variable in terms of the other by using one of the equations and then use this expression in the other equation to obtain an equation in just one variable. For example, okay, so this is the example. We will use the system solve the system using the substitution method. So the equations, morning first equation, 4x plus y is equal to 6 and 5x plus 3y is equal to 4. So together we call it the system. Okay, so we will solve this system using the substitution method. So first is we will express the first one. So according to our kani sa ato ang definition ganina sa substitution method, so we will use one of the expression and then substitute it to the next equation to identify the value of the variable. So example, the first equation is 4x plus y is equal to 6. So we will arrange this one and it's either x or y ang ato ang gusto na makuha. So 4x plus y is equal to 6. So we'll arrange that. We will leave y to the left. So y is equal to 6. Then transpose 4x, so negative 4x. So this is the result of the first equation. So we have y, we don't have the value pa nila. But this one, the 6 minus 4x, muna siya to gamiton as the substitute for the y of the second equation. So we will use the second equation na 5x plus 3y is equal to 4. So 5x plus 3 times the quantity of the value of y, which is atong na-derive ganina sa atong first equation, 6 minus 4x. So we will substitute that for our y. 6 minus 4x is equal to 4. So 5x plus 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times negative 4x is negative 12x is equal to 4. Next, combine like terms or like variables. 5x minus 12x is negative 7x plus 18 equals 4. So negative 7x is equal to, so ibalik na to ni 18 here at the right side. So 4 minus 18 is negative 14. So negative 7 x equals negative 14. So divide both sides by negative 7. So x is equal to 2. We have the value of 2. So we will get the other value of the other variable, which is ang sa atong y, by substituting the value of x by 2. So our y is 6 minus 4x. Substitute x with 2. So y is equal to 6 minus 4 times 2. That's negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. So 6 minus 8 is negative 2. So our y is equal to negative 2. So the solution set of the system is this one, at 2 and negative 2. So if you're going to check the graph of the two equations, so the first equation has this linear equation, 4x plus y is equal to 6. This one, kani siya na graph. And another line, 5x plus 3y is equal to 4. This one, this is its graph. So their point of intersection is the solution of the system at 2 and negative 2. So muna sila ang answer. So the x is 2, the y is negative 2. And by looking at the graph, that is the point of intersection.